There's been some debating about formations that I've been talking with players about in Alliance chat. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I have not seen anything really definitive on this subject matter. So today I'm just going to use my alt here and we're going to test out these formations. Right now I'm trying to use just a single commander right now with 50,000 T1 siege. Right, I'm not trying to get any type of buffs on this initial fight here. All right, so what's going on here is that when we go into my commanders here, my Charles Martel, you can see right here has no formation on it. So this is going to be what we call a control. We're going to test out these formations against this march with no formation on it. Right now, currently, my Martel has no formation on it as well. So this, once again, is just a control. You can see here that I do not have a formation equipped to it. Alright, and I should win just because of tech being better here. Alright, so here we have the control. I received 4,819 sev wounds, and my alt received 14,667. Once again, that's with no formation equipped on either march. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to test out some of these formations here. Alright, the first one that we're going to try out here. Alright, let's get rid of that, and we're going to bring up Charles Martel again. Just keep flying him out there solo. Alright, and then we'll just put on a formation. The first one we'll probably choose is the hollow, or yeah, let's go with the arch first. Alright, so we're going to choose that, and then we're going to throw these 50k T1 siege out here. And then we're going to switch. Alright, for my alt here, we're going to keep putting out the Charles Martel with no formation equipped on it. Alright, we just want to see how the different formations perform against, well, just how the specific formations perform in general. Which one's better? A lot of people don't know which one is just better. I don't necessarily think any formation is better than the next one. Depends on the scenario, but a lot of people want to see this. Alright, so right here, let's just go into it. Alright, let's check the report here. Alright, so with the arch formation, we got 4,404 sev wounds to 14,897 sev wounds. As compared to previously, where no formation got 4,819, which is 415 less sev wounds for the arch formation here. Not a significant difference, but still better than no formation. Alright, let's get our Charles Martel back out here. Let's get the 50,000 siege out there. Alright, so once again we're going to bring out our Charles Martel. I'm not going to change anything. And let's go in here and change this formation. Alright, the next one we're going to use is Wedge. Alright, so we equip the Wedge formation. Let's clear our troops and bring out 50,000 T1 siege. Let's just go beat Michelin Man up some more. Alright, now this report should look identical to the first report because there was no skill damage involved. Alright, so you see 4,804 sev wounds, and that should look like this report here. Alright, 4819. Alright, small change, 14,746 sev wounds for him. And a little less here, a little less on both sides. Alright, we will do these with secondary commanders as well. Alright, let's bring our Charles Martel out here. Didn't change the formation when I brought him out initially. Still had the wedge formation out, so going details here. Let's bring out the hollow square. Alright, 50,000 T1 Siege. Alright, when we check out this report, I really want to see how it did in comparison to the arch formation. Alright, so we got 4,715 sevs, and they received 15,297 sevs. So when we look at the arch formation, where we got 4,404 sevs, and they got 14,897 sevs, I would say that the arch definitely performs better with reducing your sev wounds, but it also does better by increasing their sev wounds. Alright. So now let's perform these tests with a secondary commander, and we'll just use a Sun Tzu as the secondary commander. Alright, and we are still going to use just siege. Alright, the first formation that we're going to test with the secondary is the arch formation. And once again, on this account, we are not using any formation equipped. We just want to see in a controlled environment how each formation performs overall. And we're ignoring certain formations for a reason, because certain formations do not apply. Triple line does not apply. Line does not apply. Alright, let's go after Michelin Man again.
If it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul alive.
Let's go to the wedge. Alright, so So with the Wedge, received more sev wounds and gave less sev wounds. The arch formation gave more sevs when they're running the arch formation and receiving less sevs. So right now it seems like the arch formation is not as good as the Wedge. When we run this last one with the hollow square, I would assume that it would run identical to the previous report with no secondary, which would be more sevs given and more sevs taken than arch. So right now it looks like Wedge is the better of the formations. We'll be doing more testing than just this. Alright, so let's do our final test with this.
If it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul alive. Je suis le marteau des Francs. Je suis le marteau des Francs.
Alright, hollow square, 7,107 sevs. Wedge, 7,105 sevs. And arch, 7,160 sevs. Now, I'm not going to definitively say that one specific formation is better than another, but this is just more for you to look at and come to your own conclusion here. 12,376 sevs with the hollow square, 12,704 sevs with the wedge, and 11,947 sevs with the arch. So each specific formation I would not say does better than another one. We will continue to do testing with these. The next thing that I will test in another video will be a lot of people have questions with their armaments and they want to know if this armament would be better than this armament. Not necessarily these two, but they have specific questions about the stats, right? So I will do a video comparing certain armaments on a march in a controlled situation like this in the next video on armaments. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, keep on rocking. And this is Muffin with Rock Your Socks. If you enjoyed this video, please hit a like, subscribe, leave a comment, share the video. And thank you for stopping in. It's greatly appreciated.